All right, we are getting ready to pull out here. Only got a little bit of snow, but I don't think I'm gonna plow, but I had to take a trip somewhere, so let's see. Hopefully this thing starts up for me today. I didn't plug it in, that was a mistake, but we'll find out. Here we go. Thumbs up and running. Alright guys, well, I'm finishing up down here helping out a friend, and we just had some snow the past day or so, I think I told you about, and now it turned into an ice storm. So I'm going to turn the camera on here and just show you what an ice storm in Maine looks like. And this is kind of a mild one, but it's already caused power outages and everything else. Let me just flip the camera around here. So I don't know if you can see, but the trees are all caked with ice here. You can see right there. I'm getting close to this one. But look how low these on here. Normally these are way up in the air. I'm actually gonna probably hit them going by. So yeah, I mean, we have power outages. It's been coming off and on, and the branches are really, really heavy with ice. It's actually freezing rain / sleet right now, but it warmed up a little bit, so some of it melted off. But now, I don't know if it shows on the camera, but the trees are all caked with ice. Maybe once I get in my driveway and slow down a little bit, you can kind of see. But there's definitely, you can see one thing, there's no power anywhere. The flashing lights in front of us, of course, are not flashing. There's, I would guess, several branches down in several locations because the power flickered a few times, went off, came on, went off and came on 3 or 4 times, and now it's been off for probably about 45 minutes to an hour. And this is really rare for this town. We have our own power company, and they're pretty good about keeping it taken care of. But you can see it is off at the moment. You can see the these trees are bent right over here. Now I don't know, I only got a little branch down here, driveway. I did a lot of cleaning, had the power company. Oh yeah, look at this pine tree. These branches here are usually 20 to 30 feet, I'd say 20 feet off the ground, and they're all dragging. I had this all cleared, and thank goodness we did a pretty good job. The power company came up and cleared a couple that were on the lines. But you can see I got a nice clear shot right through here. But the branches are hanging low. But yeah, that's ice buildup on the trees here in Maine. Now, that one there is actually on the line, so be careful of that one. So tonight will be interesting. It's going into the evening. This is supposed to continue for a little bit. I suspect it's going to be a tough night as far as power issues. So we'll have to just wait and see what's going to happen and be ready to respond to whatever we have to respond to. Alright, so I'm home, and it says it's going to turn back to snow and get another couple inches. It's definitely, temperature is dropping, and I got the scanner going, and we're hearing multiple calls for power lines down due to trees. And I just heard one come across saying it's sparking and smoking. But it's like the 3rd or 4th one I've heard just in the past 10 minutes. You can see too, the branches on a lot of these big trees are really sagging. And the worst part of it is, well, the best part is it's supposed to stop here in a few hours, but then the winds, the temperature's dropping, and the winds are going to pick up to 30 to 40 miles an hour, which means we are definitely going to have branches coming down. So that's definitely a big concern. So, you know, hey, that's winter in Maine. This happens every once in a while, but you can hear it when the wind blows and the branches are swinging. You can hear them creaking and cracking, the ice. I just cleaned this off because of the weight of the rain on top of the snow that we had there. Makes it heavy, so we got that all cleaned off. But yeah, so we're just gonna keep an eye on it. What's that bird doing out in this weather?
We have a tree down with wires down. CMP pole J89. We're gonna need a truck with some cones to just block off the area.
So you might have heard the scanner. Yeah, another branch down. I'm just gonna take a walk over to see my brother and mom, but yeah, it's definitely visibility is starting to drop too. It's really starting to come down. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a dangerous night. Thank goodness we took the time. We took the time to clear a lot of the branches off the lines down the driveway, but are away from the line. So hopefully, oh, the power just came back on.
Area 300,
That's a good sign. All right, let's see what's going on here. I would expect it to possibly go back off again, just because of all the calls we're hearing about branches down. There's definitely going to be more coming down before it's over. So this is what I'm talking about. I was just sitting here with mom and I heard this big crack, and there's so far one branch. Well, there's more than that down, but there's one right there that just literally just came down a minute ago. It's gonna get bad tonight. I don't know how well you can see this, but the clouds are gone now, so there's no more precipitation. That's the moon, and you can see the ice on the branches of the trees glistening, and the wind is definitely picking up. I'm hearing small branches drop outside and hitting the roof and stuff. But I still have my scanner going, and it's been non-stop with calls for branches down, pulling wires down with it, multiple fires throughout town, accidents. It is pretty bad right now. It's probably not the worst we've seen, but certainly among them for sure, as far as dangerous conditions outside. So yeah, weather here in Maine. The bus is right there. Hopefully nothing drops on it. It's going to cause a problem. Should be all right. But yeah, we still have no internet. We have power now, but no internet still. Thought I'd just do a little bit of quick cleanup here. We made it through the night, that windy night with all the trees full of ice, and I'll turn the camera around here so you can see some of what I'm seeing. It's kind of pretty, the sun coming through the glistening branches. Does it any justice, but those trees up ahead, you can't see the sun, but boy, it's shining on them and they are just glistening. crazy. It's absolutely beautiful as long as nothing has caused any major damage anywhere. Blades are all laid right over close to the road here. All night long, and I'm sorry about the noise in the truck here. The truck's loud, but all night long I had the scanner on, and it was one call after another about branches down, power lines down, roads blocked. Literally, even today, this morning, I still hear them talking about getting the roads salted and cleaned up. Still have some areas barricaded. So, I mean, it's not as bad as it could have been, but certainly is a mess.